Yo, what's up guys? This is Midnight Wabbit, and welcome back to another Black Ops 2 gameplay. This time it's with the PDW 57 submachine gun on the map Raid. Look at the C4 fail. I've killed myself so many times doing that. I try to pop around a corner and throw the C4 and bounce back, but I don't pop around out far enough, and I just throw it and stick it on the corner. I instinctively detonate it like while it's in midair, so I just double tap X and it blows me up. Or sometimes I'll throw it, it'll get stuck on a wall, and I can't reach it, so I have to jump and hold X in midair. But sometimes I end up like I just tap X a bunch of times really quickly in midair and then it ends up blowing up because I'm trying to collect it. But, oh, look at this kid! Look at this kid! Oh my God! If he had eyes in his head, he would have seen me. Like, he obviously had his eyes surgically removed or something to make him worse at Call of Duty. I think that's the only logical explanation I can come up with. And he had no eyes, and the rest of these guys were just like literally playing with their nipples. I mean, it's ridiculous. Some of these people, some of the stuff that I sort of survived through that I shouldn't have. This is a very sloppy gameplay. Because this was I recorded this at like 3 o'clock in the morning, so I was very tired. This is like my last game before I got off. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna play one more game. I think it's 6v6, but it might be ground war. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is 6v6 domination on the map Raid using that ever so awesome PW submachine gun. Definitely one of the best guns in the game. The MSMC, the MP7, a couple of the assault rifles that are really good. I like the Vector a lot. A lot of people don't like the Vector, but I do like the Vector quite a bit. I'm starting to use that a little bit more. And I don't know, I just kind of started spraying, and then of course it starts lagging here. So I'm like freaking out because I'm like, I don't want to die off the swarm. And well, oh yeah. Anyway, this is anyway. I said anyway like 9 times now. Anyway, this is a 55-to-1 double swarm on the map Raid, and yeah, get one swarm this round. I don't know how this guy doesn't die. He does die, but I don't know how I don't kill that guy. Get one swarm this round and get another swarm the second round, about halfway when the round ends. If I was rushing a little bit more, I probably could have gotten maybe 2 or 3 more swarms this game, or maybe at least 1 or 2 more swarms. Look at that fail. I'm a failure. Oh man, I'm a failure, guys. But anyway, yeah, I probably could have got a couple more swarms. I'm not saying it could have been 100 plus, but it could have been like 60 or 70 kills at least. This game, which would have been kind of cool. And this is interesting. I have 1 bullet left, and then I have my combat knife, and I'm 2 kills off the swarm. Luckily, this guy is like changing his clothes while he's playing Call of Duty or something, because otherwise there's no way that I would have been able to do that. And luckily he didn't have like a sniper or a pistol or a freaking ballistic knife or something, like some kind of shit like that. He actually had like an MP7, which is a gun I'm actually comfortable with, that I was able to pick up the swarm, and I was able to get pretty close to my next kill streak before the round ended. Which was pretty lucky actually. It had ammo, and I picked up guns before where it had like 3 bullets left. I'm like, wow. I wonder if someone picked up my gun and they're like, hey, it has 1 bullet, and then they died. That would be really funny, especially if it was a teammate. That's mean, but that would be really funny. Anyway, if you guys are, I'd like to remind you guys real quick, if you are enjoying the gameplay, I know it's not super fast-paced, but I mean, it's a decent gameplay, in my opinion. So I think it deserves a like. I mean, if you guys don't, then I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, I'd love it if you guys could leave a like and a comment if you do enjoy this, if you like watch a lot of my videos, if you're enjoying this video so far. I mean, just it helps the video grow. It helps my channel grow quite a bit when I get likes and stuff like that. It really helps. It helps my channel grow, and I'm getting really close to 100 subs. I think I'm at 90 or 91 now. So I'm like 9 or 10 subs away from getting 100, which is like super awesome. That hopefully we can get to that 100, maybe like within the next week or 2. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, I think the first round is wrapping up now, and the second round's a little bit more fast-paced. I get kind of lucky with some of the stuff that happens in the second round. It's a little bit more fast-paced, mostly because these people, I'm like running into their spawn because the people keep leaving and joining. So it must have cycled through like 20 different enemies, because at the end of the first round and the beginning of the second round, there was 3 enemies in the enemy team. And then actually halfway through, they rage quit, and then there's already other people. So it was just putting people constantly back in the game. And I never really noticed that until I went back and like watched it. I looked at the scoreboard. Like, I had the scoreboard up the entire time, and I just watched it all the way through. It cycled through like 20 different enemies. It's really fun. It was funny actually, just on the enemy team. I think one or 2 of the teammates rage quit because they couldn't get any kills because of the swarm of the dogs. And of course, look at my entire team playing the objective right there. Look at that. Look how awesome we are. If you guys what was that? Oh, I wanted to ask you guys something real quick. And that's like, I know I touched on this in my last video. It's actually not touched on it. This is pretty much all the last video is about. But I know I touched on this. I don't know what you guys are going to, like, I'm going to be hosting some zombie stuff. I have some live zombies commentaries later this week. I'm going to post those, and hopefully I can get some feedback off that, because I really do enjoy playing zombies. That was the whole reason I got into gaming in the first place, and I really do enjoy playing zombies. It's one of my favorite games. I don't know. I'd love to share that with you guys if you were okay with that. And of course, the enemies get an EMP, which is like I guess some better enemies join or something, but the enemies manage to get an EMP, which is retarded. Like right as soon as like it's also they wait till I call on the vsat too. I swear they're just like, let's call on the vsat and then we're going to EMP the crap out of you. Like seriously, like it's been 2 seconds since I've called in the vsat. Like, literally 2 seconds. That's just retarded. That was just lucky. Why I decided to drop shot. All I did was bring my head down to his gun level, but apparently he was really, really bad at the game. Or he was playing with, like, his butt cheeks or something. I don't know. But anyway, I also have a couple of other things that I still have the rest of quite a few more episodes of that Halo 4 dual comm on the campaign with my friend Dr. Bob. And I don't know if you guys want to see that. I didn't get too many views in like the first couple episodes, and I don't know if that's not something you guys want to see. Just let me know. If it is, let me know. I'd love to bring that to you, but I'm not going to bring it to you guys if you don't want to see it. So I'm also going to be bringing back my Minecraft series, which was getting fairly popular. I'm going to bring that back later this week. I haven't really done that since New Year's because of all the stuff that's been happening with Black Ops 2 and stuff. But I'm getting back into that, and then I have a couple episodes recorded of that I can upload some point this week. And then I also have a Borderlands 2 commentary that I did with my friend Dr. Bob as well. I have quite a few episodes of that. It's like a whole series, and that was really fun to do. We really enjoyed that. And I think it's actually, I've looked back over. I think in my opinion, it's very entertaining because we don't really have no idea what we're doing. And, oh, there's my one death right there. And I think the game ends right about now. But yeah, we have no idea what we were doing, and it was really funny because we kept dying. And, yeah. So anyway, let me know, guys, if you want to see that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. 55-1 double swarm on the map raid, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.